Today I'm preparing for an Awakening Boost event that is supposed to launch tomorrow, 27th, and we're gonna have a 2x chance to summon 5 and 6 star perfect souls from Mortal Soul Stones and Immortal Soul Stones, so we're hitting Iron Twins. And for the occasion, I wanted to show off my new team, you guys, and I wanted to try and push for stages, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna reach further down below than stage 12, and I will explain to you what I think is going wrong here with this team, even though, theoretically, it should work pretty well. How's it going, gamers? You know my name! You don't know my story! Remember these Tumblr posts? They were so cringe. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here. I've been missing talking to you guys every single day. Every day I talk to you for at least 30 minutes a day, you guys, so it's becoming a part of my habit. I hope you're doing splendid and wonderful. I hope you are gonna have yourself an amazing weekend. You've planned out something very fun. Now let's talk Iron Twins. Hold up, guys. Click the link in the description to become a part of my team and get yourself free Bambas as well as Ugo at level 15. Here is what to do. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't forget to use the promo code Supreme6 to get the amazing Supreme Gillick in addition to Bambus and Ugo. So go click on my link right now and let's crush this together, you guys. What do you see here? You see staples like Geomancer and Helicath on this team. Now watch Cold Hard. Bam. Oof. That is a newfound way for me to have fun, finally, in Iron Twins. This is one of the dungeons that I don't particularly find super fun, just because you have to beat the Iron Twins for as little time as possible. I did not want to do that. Hey, I know that not all of you are gonna get some insane block damage champion right off the bat. You might be a couple of months into your gameplay without a single block damage champion. It's okay. However, it is at the base and at the core of an Iron Twins team, you guys. Because the Iron Twins is gonna place the Iron Brand on ya, the higher amount of damage he's gonna do. So you want to beat him as fast as you can. You're gonna only have a few block damages before he inevitably gets to all of you. So, what do you need in the meantime? You need Geomancer's passive, so he can activate that burn, and he can damage himself. The Iron Twins can damage themselves every time they hit you, or they attempt to, for that matter, because when you're under block damage, the passive still procs, and you still damage the Iron Twins, regardless of the fact that you are actually not taking any damage. I have Cold Heart here for her crazy A3 that you just witnessed early on. Also, another important note, Geomancer's A2, I don't really touch it, because it's pointless here. The Iron Twins don't buff themselves, thus we don't need to be stealing any buffs. And also the turn meter control doesn't work. You can manipulate his turn meter. He manipulates it himself. So what you need to do is just bypassing these turn meter. Oh!
You thought it was over.
Oella, who you just saw died here in the cause of this, placed all those continuous heals on our champions that actually saved their lives just now. They might actually not save our lives, but I think they did. They very much clutched. I am pushing for a stage higher, so I'm not expecting to have this actually work, but I do want to see why, on theory, things are not working. Right off the bat, Oella is not fully leveled up. She is still level 50. Masteries don't really matter here, but speeds do. Now, my speeds are very important. If my champions are lacking speed, and these two definitely lack speed, my composition is just not gonna work. It's like building an unkillable clan boss team, and there goes my unkillable champion. But can we actually beat the stage that way with just the two of them? They're still under block. Not anymore. Oh, I was so close. 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 Okay, Cold Heart and Oella are slow. Helicath is a good speed. Volcanos is a little slow, but he's a defense champ. He places the Iron Brand for both the amount of defense and the amount of attack a champion has. The duration will vary. So the higher amount of defense and attack a champion has, the higher amounts of Iron Brand they're gonna receive. Higher duration, I guess. But you get what I'm trying to say. Now, optimally, I wanna have a second Cold Heart on this team. And I would gladly put her in the place of Oella, I think. Oella brings sustenance, but sustenance should not be needed if all my champions are up to speed and everything is working as it should. Now my cold hearts need to be a lot faster than they are currently. This cold heart is sitting at 100 and what? 67? I need like 40 more speed. To get to the bottom, I'm saying to get to stage 15 out of Iron Twins or to push for any... Okay. I feel like the rooster is right under my house. To push for a stage below 14 so I can get some actual Eternal Soul Essence at some point, maybe. And you know how important Awakening is, awakening your champions. And you see what's happening. You see what happens when you pull all the time. You don't really get the champions that you have. You get duplicates. But it's important to hold on to these because in the case that you do get a champion, I mean, see, I have like a six-star Galathier Perfect Soul waiting for me, and God knows if I'll ever pull a Galathier, you know, but they are sitting there and they're waiting. Think of it that way. You have more than 800 champions in Raid Shadow Legends. Try and get all their souls. You're gonna need to hustle, you know? Go and buy some soul stones. I'm preparing for tomorrow. Okay, so back on topic. Dream team combination, right? 2 cold hearts, maybe even 3. Who knows if I pull another one. I know Painkeepers do just as well. If any skill that scales off enemy max HP, that's what you need, and you need multiple champions of these. And now I know this is not easy to an easy task to do. It's not like just, you know, going to the store and buying apples. But cold hearts, you're gonna get a bunch of. I promise you. I promise you. As long as you keep pulling void shards or Painkeeper, same thing. Painkeeper. Painkeeper is just the same. Void rare, so at one point you will get either. And then you need a Geomancer and you need some block damage champion. It could be anyone. Could be a Heli, could be, I have Ausgore here. Anyone for that matter. And this Volcanoes here, this Owella here, they're optional. I've just put them on because Volcanoes brings a nice burn whenever the Iron Twins' turn meter increases or whenever they try to buff themselves. In this case, we're talking about the turn meter increase that I'm using for this team. And then Owella with the continuous heals and with the increase of certain buffs, duration by 1 turn. She cannot increase the block damage duration by 1 turn. I'm gonna try and beat the stage again, you guys. I have the energy to spend. I just want to see, is there a better way to do this? So far, Coldheart has 7 Iron Brands, since she is the champion with the highest attack on this team. Notice how Volcanoes has none. He is the champion with the highest defense, I think. No, Helicath has to be the one with the highest defense. But either way, this is how it works, you guys. You notice how much Coldheart's A3 takes off the Iron Twins' health, right? This means that you can take him down very, very quick if you have just more than one on your team, and it's not cheating if it works. You turn off Geo's A2, you don't need it, and you alternate between the shield and the block damage. Try and time it, especially if you're using someone on Helicath and you've completely booked them out. And important, all of your champions on this team need to be booked out. Owella isn't, and that's why she's the first one to die. And look at this diabolical cooldown, right? But I'm not gonna get to her anytime soon. There's a lot of champions, legendaries that I have, that are waiting to be booked out for more than one dungeon, like she is right now. I use her mainly here, Iron Twins, even though she is pretty good everywhere. But here's where she's more frequent on my team. Everyone needs to be booked out, so all of the cooldowns can land whenever they land, whenever they're supposed to land, and you don't get a lot of time outside of block damage, outside of shield, and it doesn't take you long before you load these crazy A3s that you're gonna bring with your Coldheart / Painkeepers. Painkeeper smacks less, from what I know, than Coldheart. That's why I'm referring to Coldheart as ultimately the champion that you want to take on this team, this kind of configuration, if you want to go for that strategy. And again, Raid is a ginormous, Gynamanosaurus game. There's so many champions and so many combinations that you can go about for this to work, but you see it yourself. If you want fast results, if you want to beat the Iron Twins in like 2 minutes, it's probably faster ways, but this is a very, very fast way. 2-3 Coldhearts, just a block damage. I really need to get her to not die right off the bat. I don't know what's wrong. I maybe need to stack her with a little bit more in defense. My Coldheart keeps dying. Oh my god, my Heli died too. No, I can't do this. I can't do this. What is wrong? I think it's just my speed, you guys. Heli might be up to speed, and Geo might be up to speed, but nobody else is. And I know damn better than this through Clan Boss that I need to take speed seriously. It's not like I can just make up speeds. It's not a hobby. It's a science. Speed is an exact science. With dilemmas like these, with Iron Twins being as important as it is, I'm starting to get ideas to build my second Cold Heart out prior to building on my Thor. Just to be able to get a little bit higher here up in the Iron Twins. But there's also so many other aspects of the game that are waiting for me to progress in, and Thor is absolutely good everywhere. I'm so conflicted. I might need to make a separate video about this, just genuinely asking you guys for your opinion. Maybe I could stream. Either way, I'm going to figure this out for myself. But you guys, I don't want to repeat myself over and over. But what I'm saying is that if you have these champions, even if you haven't got all their masteries, even if your gear is crap, and you still can't get to most hard stages in dungeons. Heck, what goes for some stage 20? Stage 20 in most dungeons was hard for you up until a couple of months ago. This is for you. This team, all you really need to make sure to do is get their speeds right and book them out. Maybe even ascend them. Ascend them so they're not sitting there, you know, powerless. Ascend them. Work on them. But it really doesn't take you much to build out a team for Iron Twins that is gonna get you above stage 10. Stage 11, stage 12 on different days. I should have done the continuous heals. I don't know why I decided not to. Okay, it's fine. And here is a secure stage 11 victory without much hassle and a little bit over 2 minutes. But he's gonna delete himself just from the A3 that Geo just placed. Very, very fun stuff, and this is what's supposed to happen on most stages. It just gets a little bit tougher when you go up higher, because you suddenly need 500 accuracy and like 230 speed and stuff like this, you know? And I am nothing but a level 58 noob, you guys. Prepare for the awakening boost tomorrow. Hit up Iron Twins, use your keys. You have 6 keys every day. Try and make it a priority. Try and get in the habit of raiding Iron Twins, especially on Sundays when you get double rewards. And as always, it was super nice having you. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Bye!